Hey everybody, it's Brooke with The Buttered Home and welcome to my messy kitchen. Today we have an instant pot favorite here at The Buttered Home to share with you. We're going to show you how easy and delicious you can make smothered beef tips in just a fraction of the old-fashioned cooking time. So stay with us. All right, on our saute function, I have 2 pounds of chuck beef tips that I've just browned in just a little bit of olive oil in batches. Now we put another tablespoon or so of olive oil in our pan with it still on the saute function, and we're going to soften our vegetables. So we're going to add in a 1/2 cup each of carrots, onion, peppers, and celery. We will cook these in that oil and those pan drippings for anywhere from 5 to 8 minutes, just until the vegetables are nice and tender and somewhat browned. We'll season those with a little salt, about a 1/2 teaspoon to a teaspoon, and a little pepper, maybe 1/4 teaspoon to a 1/2 teaspoon. This is sort of like a soup in the sense that you are free to season a little beforehand and after. So we'll just allow those to cook a little bit. And then once they're soft, we'll add in 3 tablespoons of minced garlic. And give that a good stir to get that garlic in. Now we add in our tomato paste. This will help thicken things, and feel free to use whatever tomato paste you like, about 2 tablespoons, and get that mixed in with our vegetable mixture as well. Now we add in our plain or all-purpose flour, about 3 tablespoons. This also helps with the thickening process, and we'll get that mixed in and cook for a minute more. Now I'm using red wine vinegar here, but you can certainly use red wine. We place in about a tablespoon there, and that starts the deglaze process. We just want to make sure that we're running our spoon through there and getting all those good cooked bits off the bottom. Now we add in our beef broth. We're adding in 3 cups of beef broth slowly, and this will also help deglaze the pan. We'll allow this to come to a boil while we're scraping the bottom of that pan to get all those cooked bits off the bottom. Now once that has come to a slight simmer, we're going to add back in our 2 pounds of our beef chuck tips and some parsley. I like to use about a whole big healthy tablespoon here. Makes things really pretty. Now we have turned the saute function off, and as soon as we get all this mixed together, we will place our lid on and turn the vent to seal. Then we will set our timer to cook for 40 minutes. Okay, we finished our Instant Pot method for 40 minutes cook time. The recipe that you can find over at thebutteredhome.com also has a method for doing this on the stovetop too. We like to give you every avenue in case you don't have an Instant Pot, that you can still have a really nice smothered beef tip recipe that can easily be used on your stovetop as well. Now I have gone ahead and spooned some out just because it's hot, but let's get just a little bit of all of those things. Just look at this. That beef is nice and tender. All of my vegetables are cooked to perfection. Now let's give it a taste. It just melts in your mouth. It's fantastic. Now, you can eat this alone, like a stew or anything else. You could also Serve it over mashed potatoes, rice, or cauliflower rice for an even healthier advantage. This comes in at less than an hour, and it tastes like it's cooked all day long. In fact, if you cook this with our method on the stovetop, you can have it done in about 2 to 3 hours. So it's still not a bad cook time, but if you want something really good and really hearty for your family on a Tuesday night and you have an Instant Pot, this is the way to do it in less than an hour. It was easy, delicious. You used fresh, whole food ingredients, and that really is what cooking is all about. We can cook a lot of things out of bottles and cans and packages and whatnot, but truthfully, there is no substitution in our diets for fresh vegetables and good, lean protein. And this recipe gives you both of those things. So, like all of our other recipes, it can be found over at thebutteredhome.com. Nice printable recipe card with lots of room in the margins where you can make this recipe your own. Also, make sure you're following us on all of our social channels. We have a real good time and we want you with us no matter where we are. And as always, if you want all of our videos in one convenient place, head over to YouTube, search for The Buttered Home, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ding the bell so that you can be notified when we drop new videos like this one. So, this is gonna be a nice, comforting supper for us tonight. I'm excited. I better go make Big D some rice and me some cauliflower rice. So, as usual, from The Buttered Home to your home, we sure love y'all. Bye.